Okay, so I'm going to be giving the rundown of Wednesday's daily candle and why I was bullish today. So pretty much coming into the session, I was bullish for us to take overnight highs. But why? Why overnight highs? So here, as you can see, we had our game plan here. Daily open, low, high, close, power 3. Bias bullish, news at 8:30 a.m. Draw overnight session highs. Point of interest are M15 OB and the narrative to be internal external. So here we were bullish for our pre-market game plan. I sent this out like at 9:31 a.m. Previous monthly high still not taken. Tuesday's daily low has been swept inside our daily key level. Major SMT at the lows with ES. ES has now retraced lower into the daily key level or swept Thursday low, causing divergence with NQ. Today's a day before a high impact news driver, NFP. Some sort of chop could be expected into this New York session. So this is why I outlined on the game plan. This is what I drew out. Here we can see how the candles swept this low within this daily internal range liquidity. We had SMT down at the lows. What I was anticipating from the 6 a.m. 4-hour candle, this is the 4-hour time frame, was for 10 a.m. to open, create some sort of wick, then distribute higher into the overnight session highs, which is where we marked this little line up here. So if we drop down to the 15-minute time frame from the pre-market game plan that I drew out, here we had Asia and then we had London. Notice how close these overnight session highs are. These are more of like relative equal highs or smooth edges. Asia, London, I was anticipating some kind of New York reversal or New York into these highs. So here you had your accumulation from the midnight open, your accumulation, your manipulation down, or we had the wick of the daily candle. So I was looking to see whether we wanted to close above these two down close candles to confirm that we were likely to see continuation higher. So A, M, D, accumulation, manipulation, distribution into the overnight highs. So let's drop down to the weekly. So we're bullish on the current market. So this is where I started framing my narrative and my confluences. So here on the daily time frame, we have Wednesday opening, coming down lower, sweeping Wednesday's low. So you can see how we swept that Wednesday low inside this daily internal range liquidity. So our daily key level. Now let's drop down to the lower time frame. So lower time frame, we have divergence with ES. So ES has now taken this low out at 2 p.m. on Friday, while NQ has. This is our divergence with ES and inside our daily key level. And the one where we swept this low as well. So here we have the 2 a.m. 4-hour candle, the 6 a.m. 4-hour candle. So if price is likely to go higher, what can we anticipate for the next 4-hour candle, which is the 10 a.m.? An open, low, high close, which is what I was anticipating for price to do if we were to be bullish, right? So these acted as nice overnight highs as good targets. Let's look at the hourly time frame. So hourly time frame, 3 up close candles, didn't really get a closure above. But if we are using time frame alignment, such as this old swing low, we drop down to the 15-minute time frame. So we swept that old low on the 4-hour, and we have these two. These are the ones I was paying attention to. So these two down close candles right here. I wanted a closure above with a retest back to it and then continuation going higher. But as you can see, we didn't get that retest. We actually had a very clean expansion to the draw, which were these highs up here. So once again, 4-hour swept, S&T daily key level dropped down to the 15. How do you confirm this? A candle closure above the last 2 down close candles that dropped down and swept this 4-hour low. We used the 15 because that it aligns with the 4-hour. So we get good confirmation once we get that closure above. And 10 a.m. opens, immediately starts trading higher, taking out the overnight highs. But this is a very clean delivery and very clean dole for today, for this morning. Did I get the trade? No. But this was just more to explain why I was more bullish to the day and how you can stack confluences as you drop to the lower time frames though. Hope this helps. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe, guys.